Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the United States Advanced map. We're playing as the green player out of the first position, and I've got to choose my capital location. I'm thinking up here in Oregon is probably my best bet. This 3 over here in in Virginia is not too bad, but we're gonna go over here in Oregon. It allows me to play for the +4 up here while still keeping my cap open, and then also have the added bonus of the +1 to boot as well. So that should be helpful. We are playing as green in the first position, as I mentioned. The USA Advanced map, I have conflicting viewpoints on this one, in that I like that it's a large map. I like that it's the US. It's my home country. It's fun to have some sort of representation in the game. But the bonuses, man, the bonuses leave a lot to be desired. Some of them are easy to hold. All of the +1s, the +2, the +3, and they're low value. Sure, even the +4 is not bad, but then these +8s and the +6s and 7s and the 9 and whatnot, they're gigantic bonuses that are just not worth it at all. Not really worth going for. Black and purple have capped in the same bonus, and this is a purple cap first, right? So we're going to just dump everything here. We'll take Alaska first, then we'll move this. I'm surprised we don't see white in the middle of the board. I'd actually like to gain some board vision with my first attack. I'm going to attack twice here. We're probably going to lose this 3 anyway. We're going to fail that. All right. I guess we'll just hit here, and we lose a troop there as well. What? Why not? Why? Yeah, it's cool. Everything's fine. Maybe I've got an option to play for California here. Actually, we don't have anybody capped in Hawaii, which frequently happens. There are usually some degree of Hawaii caps here. We don't actually see purple's troop placement here at all, which is very strange. I'm wondering if purple is taking Hawaii or took the northeast. Typically on this map, playing for bonuses that are nowhere near your capital are not beneficial. We don't even see us fortify, so I think purple did try to take the +1 in the top right. We're going to go, is pink a bot? No, pink is not a bot. Pink is just placing troops like a bot. That's good to know. Now, this connection here, I don't know if there's pathing from Yellowstone through this way. So I'm unsure if that pathing exists with these 2 blizzards here, because it's kind of one of those weird kitty corner spots where you would think, because I have western Nebraska, right, so I can see this pink territory anyway, so I don't actually know if that pathing exists or not. I guess if we get hit out of here, we'll know. As black, looks like they're going to go... No, they're going to come down this way. That 3 probably fortifies to cap. They're going to end up finding the purple cap, so they're going to hit this 2. I'm wondering if they slow roll this. I actually might consider slow rolling this capital in this instance. You've got 2 really potentially strong cap options here. Red's cap, mind you, is terrible. I cannot express to you guys how bad that Florida cap is. He had the option to cap on North Carolina as well. Granted, I had a 3 next to it, so I don't know that you'll really try that. Is he going to leave troops on the border here? No shot you leave troops next to this guy. He does. He leaves a 2 next to him. Guys, you're in the same bonus. He's not going to... That's not going to do anything. I think we go for California first. I'd like a little vision on where pink is as white blasts through this. So white must have capped up top here instead of on the 5 at the bottom, which is just a far better capital. I don't get the impression that my opponent, he probably connects this through Missouri, I would think. Connect through Missouri to get your 5 up to cap. No, blast the 2. Blast the 3 on 2 because why not? And he might even get close to this bonus. I can't imagine he's got much. He gets close. He gets close. He doesn't get it, but he gets close. That does not knock us down below 12, but I think red is going to. So I get the reason why red capped here is he thinks he can hold this South Atlantic bonus +6 next to black. The issue with it is that you're really banking. He's not even going to take the... He might slam into black here, actually. Knowing the opponents that I tend to get on these games... it really wouldn't surprise me. He doesn't actually do that. So we do get additional territory here. We're going to go 4 here. And then I'm going to go 7 here. And we're going to go boom. And I'm going to go boom. And then I want to... Part of the goal here was to see if pink is down here. He is, and then we go boom. And so we've got triple defense in California. Ideally, it doesn't get broken. And I do think that the purple player is playing up here. He's going to go for Hawaii. If he breaks me, we're just going to completely clean this crap out of here. All right. Cool, brother. Thank you for that. Pleasure doing business with you. I don't understand the purple player aggressing me there. Is he really going to come over here and try to break me? What are you doing? This is one of the worst plays I've ever seen. That's horrible. No! No, no, buddy, no! How do you not move the 5 back there? How do you leave the 5 there and move the 4? No. I didn't realize I was blocking Hawaii, by the way, guys. I got to move my head. I got to move my gigantic dome piece. Let's try here. I think this will work. You guys can kind of see the dice actions from this spot. Maybe if I sit right here and we just move right into that little Florida gap there. So pink just hit me somewhere, right? No, just purple hit me at so many. I don't know what I did to this guy. Winford the Brute. I mean, I'm going to hit him again. I'll still start with 6 troops. We'll have a 9 on 5. It's not guaranteed, but it's not bad either. How does black not roll this cap, brother? How do you not roll that? You started with... I guess you only started with 5. What is this 7 doing? Comes back to cap? I would just sack it on purple at this point. He leaves it here. I am so confused by these opponents. But white's going to get this bonus. Now, I'm hoping pink does something about that. Because pink's trying to play for this splitter here. All right, this does not connect. That's good info to have. This play by purple is absolutely unhinged. And the worst part is this actually isn't a guaranteed roll for me. But I can't exactly let him bully me. It'll be a 9 on 5. It's not 100%. 9 on 4 is. 9 on 5 is pretty close, but it's not 100. I'll still have a roll in some place here, but it's not the preferred roll. Red's going to take this too. He's going to knock my 3 out of here, so we're going to lose quite a bit of material on this turn because red's going to take this bonus. Ideally, purple aggresses him, but the issue here is that, I mean, this is such a provocative play by purple. I don't really understand it. And I actually have to defend myself on this. At the bare minimum, I have to fortify my 3 up. So I kind of have to win this roll. But I do not understand that play by purple in the slightest. I don't know why you're aggressing somebody this early in the game when you don't have strong enough bonuses to or a strong enough cap to justify it. And I think, I mean, white has this. If pink doesn't break. Oh my god, red doesn't get back to cap here, does he? Okay, he barely did. I'm going to try the 9 on 5. Worst case, I have to roll with the 9 up top. And we do win it. I'm going to take one more just because he's got territory count. I'm going to pull back to cap. Yeah, I knew nobody was going to break him up here. This guy is an absolute clown, bro. I can't wait to give this guy the business because this is such a frustrating player. You have nothing on cap right now, dude. At most, he's going to have 9 here. I'm hoping he gets too greedy. He's going to leave a 5 here. I have to take... And he doesn't. All right, we're going to clean him clean out of Hawaii then. Because ideally what happens here is if black doesn't break red, red plays for the northeast. That should be red's natural progression on this next turn. My concern... So pink's going to play for the +8 here, which is fine. I don't really care. Pink's not looking at my cap, so I'm not super concerned about that. We'd see a break on white in one of these 2 spots. I think he just broke white. I think he's breaking the white player. Regardless, black's going to be getting territory count here pretty soon. I'm surprised he wouldn't have stacked this just directly on purple's cap, but he did move the cap away. Black's going to probably knock me out of this territory unless he also hits white. And hopefully, I'm hoping that red holds. The fact that I don't see the roll there is not a good sign. I think red just got broken, this is the worst part because this is enabling purple. Purple's holding that in the top right and nobody's hitting it. Wow, pink didn't break white. That is dangerous. That is really, really dangerous. So white should be moving to the right here, eventually knock purple out of there. I at least have to get purple out of Hawaii. I'm actually surprised he had enough troops to take Hawaii and top right on that first turn, but he must have been decently positioned for it. But yeah, I mean, this guy is he's a classic case of just poking the bear. We're only starting with 6 troops. I was just trying to hold California. I didn't realize he was going to take that so personally. But I also didn't realize he had Hawaii. So him breaking me makes a little bit more sense, but him trying to break me makes more sense. But then him committing those troops off cap, I really don't know how Black didn't try to make a play on this. Had a 2 here. It was a 4 cap. He started with 5 extra, so you got 7 on 4. So at least an attempt at a slow roll, I would have started first. You had a decently strong cap on the right-hand side, and you're able to make a potential move off of that. But let's see what Red starts with. Did he get broken? Because if he didn't, this is probably good for us in that he did get broken. I was hoping Black wasn't going to break him, man. That's a bummer. The issue here, the issue I have is if I go for this up here, Purple tries to take this, and he also just gets too much. If I continue knocking him out of here, I just don't... I think I have to, at least for one more turn, have to continue knocking him out of here. Simply off of principle. All right, White did get down there. I'm going to try to take the whole thing if I can. Because it's just going to require quite a bit of effort for him to come all the way over here and hit me. Or he just plays off the 2 here. He's getting 8 now. He's going to play off of this. This guy is such a dingus. He's honestly not good. And I know I don't like saying that about players, but it really didn't make any sense to aggress me initially. And his cap still has hardly any defense on it. If White is remotely looking at this, he should be able to take it. White, I had a feeling White broke Pink as well. I mean, I'm still going to get the same number of troops. I have to travel an extra territory, which kind of stinks. I'm going to trade first. Almost certainly, unless one of these guys sets early, which they very well could. Because White got down into here. This purple spot was not separated before. I don't know why Black is holding a 10 here. These are just troops that either should be on cap or stacked against purple. Ideally, White goes to the east on this next turn and takes purple out of the top right. Because the one issue here is that purple managed to get the top right, managed to somehow not lose his capital amidst all of that, and then was essentially fueling the fire over the course of these several turns. And you see Black's not generating anything, so having these 10 troops off cap is really, really dangerous for him. I think once I trade, I try to take this up here. Lock my cap off, which I didn't want to do. White got broken. All right. That's bad. If red is also broken, then I think my best bet is going to be to use my cap troops to knock purple out of here. Got an 18. As long as I get back to here with like a 10, I should be fine. I also have this territory in the middle that nobody is seeming to hit. I wish red would use this 3 up here. Did White just take Pink's cat? No, everybody's still on 1, but he fortified it into Pink's bonus, which is bizarre. Red's still getting 5. I kind of hope that somebody sets early. I think by being aggressive with my cap here, I actually could force purple to set early. But it puts my cap at risk, which isn't great. So let's see. I don't think Black is going to bother with me. I don't want to trade early. That's the most important thing here. As long as I don't lose a crap ton of troops here. We lose 2. Don't love that. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think I'm fine with a 7. I don't think Pink has this bonus up here, and I don't think Red has the bonus down there. And we actually have a Joker, which should be without our trade-in. We have a trade-in with the artillery and then a Joker to boot afterwards. We're going to have purple traveling over here to the left-hand side. Doesn't trade, which is a little bit unfortunate. He's going to get here eventually. We're going to see him emerge. I don't actually know what he's hitting right now. Did he give up? He gave up! Oh my god! What? That worked! I did not think that was where I was just trying to keep his troop generation as low on the left-hand side of the board as I could, and the fact that that actually worked is crazy. I can't admit Pink's. I was right that somebody would set early. I was very surprised Pink set early, but I have to imagine he's going to break white. I just got to hope that black doesn't have... I don't think black has great pathing up to my cap. Red's the one I'm a little concerned about, is if he somehow is holding this bonus, he can easily take my cap. I'm just banking on black continually breaking him over there. Or even purple. Maybe purple came down here and broke him. Right? We didn't see any of those attacks. Purple, I believe, knew black was capped here. Red's the biggest concern. A trade-in... Well, a trade... What? Because that's a +6, so he would get... He'd probably get about 12 troops, and then the trade-in would get him up to 18. So 18 on 7. I'd hold at least one of these bonuses, most likely. As long as nobody else hit me. But that was really about as good as... this turn could have gone, provided we don't continue here. But very bizarre plays by purple. I don't really understand the over-aggression into other players' bonuses in the early game. Especially because I didn't break it. I didn't even try to break him here in Hawaii. So at this point, I'm just trying to hold a bonus that's near my cap. And maybe he understands that now. And it's weird because purple's cap I actually don't think is that bad. It doesn't have a ton of cap territory. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cap territory. Black not playing the turn here. This is really bad. Oh no, if red doesn't get broken here. Hopefully purple's action was breaking. White also doesn't get broken. Very strange. Pink, I don't know how pink couldn't continue breaking white there after what white has done on several of these turns, but it's okay. Black, not inherently botted, but didn't play the turn either. White has taken a capital. I repeat, white has taken a capital. All right, good. That was my one concern. Is red holding an additional, or not an additional bonus, but just a bonus in general, and he is not. So he does trade. We don't know what the deal with black is. Maybe he quit. Normally when I play this map, people quit all the time. The fact that we've made it to turn 4 and nobody is technically botted, black is not yet botted, is very surprising. My cap does have pathing down to purple right now. I think I'm going to hedge my bets here that if he comes to the left-hand side, that he doesn't end up breaking this, and I have some sort of retaliation factor. Red's doing a ton of attacking on this turn, man. Purple has not quit. I'm going to trickle a little bit down into here. Like 7 troops, just in case somebody took purple's capital. And then we're going to take the bonus up here. We're not going to trade our Joker because that would be bad. We get the 8 trades, so we held out for 4 extra troops, which was actually pretty remarkable. Pink would have been up there, right? White took that capital. Pink will just win that right back, right? So, Bob, there's a 100% chance, I think, on this turn that purple hits me. So white took the cap, didn't leave any troops on it. This already has pathing into me. I might as well just check it. It's got 8 on it. Okay. So I've got retaliation play here. He'll get 10, 18, 23 is the most this can be. Because red did knock him out of top right. Now, if he didn't completely knock him out of here, it appears that purple might place his troops up there. White doesn't put anything on this. So pink gets this right back, which is what we were hoping for. I didn't want to take this because then I'm a target for the white player, and I don't want to be that. White was attacking his neighbors explicitly. So it's about kind of the read you can get on your opponents, right? So I understand the value of trade-ins in this game. It seems like purple, after losing those bonuses up there, has likely quit the game, unfortunately, for him. But essentially, understand the value of progressive card trade-ins. The bonuses don't matter that much, but they help you get an advantage over your opponents. Purple, unfortunately for him, wasn't getting an advantage over his opponents because he was spreading himself too thin to take the bonuses he was trying to take. So he's breaking somebody. What are you doing? Why would you not take your capital back? Why? You're standing right next to it. Was this a 2 here? That might have been a 2. So white will get 7 at least, probably more. We don't know if black is botted. Purple is botted. Confirmed. This might end up being a 4-player game. I don't have pathing into pink. But if pink gets to 4 cards and is not eliminated, I'm definitely going to go for that. Or alternatively, if white takes him completely out of the right-hand side, I'm gonna go for him up here. I think at bare minimum, if black isn't botted, he's at least not playing, which isn't great. But anyway, we've discovered the conundrum of purple, and it's this mindset like you can't hold bonuses. It's very much I can hold a bonus, you can't, and the I can hold a bonus, you can't strategy only works, 1, if you break every single bonus. Granted, a +1 that I had wasn't that great. But 1, if you break every single bonus. And 2, if you defend your own. Or you're getting so much that it justifies that aggression, right? So I was getting... Right, white trades. We knew that would happen. He doesn't have pathing on this left-hand side stuff. Oh, he does have pathing on the left-hand side stuff. He actually has a huge stack there. I mean, presumably clears pink out of the right side here. Still has no troops on this capital. How far does he go? He hits me, so I don't have vision on that. I think he's stranded pink just on these few territories here. I think we might be able to eliminate pink on this next turn, which is unfortunate. Oh, pink has actually quit, so I think this is likely the end of pink. I think he thought he was dead here. Black has also quit. Just took a little while. The question is, does white end up breaking red with this huge stack, right? So I think we've got a lot of breeds of players here. We had black, who like wasn't super aggressive, but also was keeping troops off cap, which isn't great. They have quit. I don't know their reasoning. Red, who capped directly next to an opponent and then expected not to get broken simply because of the value of that bonus. Purple, who's just a little bit over. I don't actually think purple. I said purple was bad. I don't think he's that bad. I just think he has a critical misunderstanding of progressive capitals, and he's probably a fixed cards player who is very decent at fixed cards and loves just blasting troops left and right, whatever. Meanwhile, we got the white player here who really has no fundamental understanding of keeping troops on capital. This is an absolutely free cap that I will almost certainly take on this next turn. I just got to make sure I have enough troops to hit pink up here, which I'm going to get quite a bit. I'm talking too fast. Apologies. We got a +1, +4, +3, +1. So this is 6, 9, plus an extra 3 troops here. 17. Yeah, exactly. I could trade just to try to devastate my opponents. Yeah, I think that's my best bet, right? White traded early. Or no, white didn't trade early. I misread that. That's fine. If we kill pink here, we'll be on 5 anyway. Yeah, that is pink. And then now we just break quite a bit of white, and we should be okay. And we're back on 4. And we've kind of crippled white. If white doesn't have a trade here, I might even have the pathing to completely eliminate him. We do not have a trade on 4 ourselves, though. That is really bad. The bots might self-destruct each other in here, though. This purple bot might actually hit a bunch of black to the point where it feeds me its own kill. There's also the chance that the black bot doesn't trade on 4. It didn't trade on 4 when it switched to a bot before. Does this protect me? No, it hits more of white, though. It didn't trade on 4 when it switched to a bot before, so there's a chance that that red feeds this. Red has actually already taken the capital. Red might feed this kill to me. That would be the... chaining... So, I don't have a trade on 4 myself. It does trade. Oh, and it puts... Does it put everything over here? Is this its last territory? No. 12? It put 12 here. I got 20, 23, 13. That'll break both of my bonuses over here. That's actually quite bad. but at least we know where it is. Me not having a trade here is actually devastating. Because white likely sets on 4 and can do some pretty hefty damage to me. Or he sets now and does that same hefty damage to me. I managed to get him down to 5. I mean, he's got to be careful here. I wouldn't trade if I were him. Red is very well positioned now. This isn't great. Got a lot of territories though. What I want to see actually is maybe white quits, which is not surprising, right? He's not keeping enough troops on cap. And this cap here, pink's cap, not a great cap for taking bonuses. Very good late game cap, just because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different attacking points, and then the card blocks that you got to set. You got to set like a 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, 1 here, at least a 5-point card block, unless you back it up further and let this player hold a bunch. Now, I never understand players quitting when they have a set. So I'd be very surprised if white bots here and it sets in. And he does not. So let's see what red does here. There's this one territory up here that red might not be aware of if he tries to go for white here. But it's coming down to kind of me versus red. If we see red jump to 3 caps, we might actually have the purple kill as well. He does come up this way. That's not a lot of troops, though. Oh, he's moving a little moving barrier here. I hope he doesn't find this. Definitely not going to let black bot hold. It will not trade, though. I might, if purple bot doesn't trade here, I likely have at least 2 kills. It's going to come down to if red is able to kill white here. But I think red just extended his... I think red has all of this east coastline. So it'd be purple. That actually gives me better pathing here. Kind of. This comes, bummer. I was going to say this comes off hits here. Purple into black. Into white. Red could trade and do the same thing here. I didn't have enough troops to kill purple, I don't believe. But that kill is not hidden from red. There's a really realistic chance red could actually cap run here. Because he needs to, well, he needs to scoop. He's got to scoop 4 caps. He knows where mine is. I imagine he knows where pinky's. He might not know exactly where white's is. We're hoping white, well, white didn't trade on 3 with the bot before. So I think we've managed to make everybody quit in this game, which is really, really weird. I think I've got a decent opportunity here. Red has been pretty passive in his expansion. I would have gone much more aggressive there if I were him. He's been very passive, so his caps are probably well defended. Oh, you know what's going to happen, though? This white bot is going to attack off. Red is going to have this. If he trades, even if he doesn't trade, red has this kill here on this next turn for 4 cards. And that'll double set him. He should be able to, if red is good enough at the game of Risk, everybody, he should be able to win the game on this turn. He should be able to kill all of these botted players in one go. And if he's not good enough, then we trade in for, what, 40 troops or something, right? 25 troops? That's not as many as I thought it was going to be. We trade in for 25 troops. And I think I'm going to have to start with the white player, unfortunately, if red doesn't take it. Start with white, and then because I just think white is the weakest. We'll give it our best go, though. That's for sure. Red's still going to get 18. I would trade and just go for it, honestly. But I would start with white. If he doesn't start with, he does trade. He might go for black first, though. No, he is going to go for white. That's smart. Let's see if he's fast enough. He's been quite slow this whole game. He finds the capital. Should jump to 3. It does. I mean, we see all of these territories. He's halfway through the turn. He has not hit enough territories yet. He hits me. That could be an extra territory, a little bit of a waste of time here. This is going to be down to the wire. He's got at least 5 territories left, I think. 6 maybe? Or is he going for purple first? If he went for the purple cap, he definitely he loses the game. I mean, we're going to give red second either way. He does not kill white. White is on 4 cards. Purple is on 4 cards. We get 17 troops. All right, let's go hunting. Got to be aware of the eliminations, man. I mean, he's keeping troops on cap, which is respectable. Black does still trade me. Black quit before purple did by a turn. Let's make this... actually, the 15 can just hit there, right? Let's go off this. Black. I'll trade immediately off of purple anyway. I'll stack troops on that turn. Afterwards, probably take this from red and just see what I can hit up there. Hopefully we'll have a trade on the next turn as well. Don't want to let him cap. He's not on a trade, so he likely can't cap run. Let's see what we can do over here. Good game, sir. Nothing like randomly cleaning the board in one turn. I think if he was faster and could have killed white there, he definitely would have had it. Red had sound ideas this game. His rank probably won't reflect it, but I think he was the best player in terms of understanding the board. Still got to keep troops on your other capital, though. I don't love the wave of troops there. A lot of lack of capital priority just all throughout this game. I think the black player was really the only one who paid any attention to their capitals throughout the duration of this game. And as you can see, not the most skilled field here, unfortunately. But we managed to get a win, even through minor annoyance in the early game. And certainly that minor annoyance was very funny to me, and hopefully it was funny to all of you as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you have not already. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.